Welcome back, Hot Wheels and diecast collectors. I've got some more carded cars that I'm going to put in my loose collection. So if you've been watching my channel recently, I've been opening a lot of carded cars and putting them in these jammers just because I'm trying to condense the amount of space that I have dedicated to my collection, and also like get rid of a bunch of cars that I have carded that I no longer want as part of my collection. So we're going to start with this. This is new 2022. It's the Pagani Zonda R. And it is going to go in this. I just bought a couple more jammers, by the way. So as I'm filling these up, I'm going to be making some more room again. But here it is. This is a new casting. Several other companies have made the Zonda. This is Hot Wheels first. And in this matte black is pretty cool. It's got the tricolore, the Italian flag on the top, Pagani on the spoiler, metal spoiler, which is nice. And it's got this glossy, a little glossier than the rest of the car on the side. 10-spoke wheels, no rear tampos, no front tampos, but the molded detail is pretty nice. Looks pretty good. That's going to go right there. Excuse me. Oh. So that was quite the avalanche of cars, so I've fixed that. Because I need to get to this side. You can see some of the cars that have... Oh, we're trying to go again. Some of the cars that have... fallen on this side. We'll fix these real quick. That have flipped over. And there we go. And we're going to add to it with this 68 Hemi Barracuda. So I've got this version, and now we're going to do this one. This one is from 2015. Silver with flames. It's got the big Hemi scoop on the front. Flamed hood detail. Hemi Cuda on the back. That's pretty cool. I dig it. I've also got the new 2009 new model 70 Plymouth AAR Cuda. So the first version was in green. Second version ended up being in this pink, Panther Pink, I believe it was called. A stock color, matte black hood, matte black grille, the AR Cuda stripes on the sides. That looks pretty good. There's also this version with different tampo, not a stock tampo, but it's all right. This is from 2016. So we've got red with white and yellow stripe, Plymouth on the back. It does have the little USA logo there. Hood pins. That one's going to go right there. Got the 70 Plymouth Roadrunner from 2009 in blue. This one's fairly close to stock, so I can put it into my collection. Those OH5 wheels, hood stripe, some mild side striping. That guy's gonna live right there. And then I've got a couple versions of, or a version of this, a new version of this 71 Plymouth GTX in purple, also 2009. I do like my Mopars. It's got white and gold stripes, which I don't even think I noticed the gold, but that's super cool. I dig it. That puppy's gonna go right there. And then I've got this 73 Hemi Cuda in red with flames. And I really like that. And everybody likes that grill. That's probably the most popular CUDA version. He's going to live down here. Then we're going to move on to some Pontiac. So a bunch of these are multi-pack exclusives. There's a GTO, but I need this for the 2010 new model, the 67 Pontiac Firebird 400 in red, white-lipped MC5s. And they almost put the details on. Look, they did the front bumper and then the side tampo, no rear. Did get a little 400 on the hood. That one's nice and simple. And then I also have this one, the custom 67 Pontiac Firebird from 2016 as well. So that one is actually going to go right here. That version of Brendan Vituski's Firebird. And then I have new for 2022 Legends Tour winner, the first version of the 70 Pontiac Firebird. I already had the second version. This is, and I had the first version already. I just hadn't opened it. Did not have it, so I could open it. And white, no hood, engine sticking out of the hood. Rear tampos, looks good. That guy's gonna live right there. Switch it around. And I have the Knight Rider Kit Pursuit mode, which looks pretty good with those Aero style wheels. And I'm gonna take this with all that extra. It might not even fit, but that's pretty cool. Good detail on the back, right? This guy is gonna go right in there, because I bet you know when I come across it what I'm gonna put right there. I'm gonna drop down to the 71 Porsche 911 from the orange and blue series. I do like this casting a lot, and that fits, slots nicely right there. I'm also going to get this Porsche 930 from Blue Card, number 148, faded Blue Card. This is from probably 1991, because this says available summer 1992. All right. Fresh blister pull. Look at that guy with the 5 spokes. I think I also have this with the, still on the card with black walls. I'll probably keep that one. I'm going to slide that guy right in there. I have this one. This is from, is this 2023? No, this is 2020, or 2021, not 2022. Okay. So, there's that one, the Porsche 914 Safari. I just confused myself for a minute trying to figure out if it was part of this, but it's not. It's the next one after that. And I guess it only came out in the white. This needs to be a super treasure hunt. It would be awesome. That one's going to live right there. I've got a couple of these faded Blue Cars Porsche 959s. I've got this one with the Ultra Hot wheels down here. Here's this kind of a silvery blue. And this is from, they put a Hot Wheels logo on there, but like no other tampos. Saw blade wheels, doesn't look bad on there. I've also got a silver version that has 959 tampoed on the sides. Oh, this one even had the little extra plastic protector piece. What does it say? 959 twin turbo. And it has Porsche logo on the front. I can't quite read that. What does that say? I can't make it out. Hot Wheels logo. Looks pretty good. That one's gonna live down there. And then here's one that's all yellowed card. Ooh. All right. Also has that little plastic. This is pretty cool because it's the metal base, right? This one's solid black. Hot Wheels logo on the front. Lace wheels. I'm gonna put that one right there. More Porsches. More Porsches. I have an older version of the Porsche 934 Turbo RSR in the Falcon livery. This is from 2016. We're going to take that one and we're going to put it right there. I think this was like a K-Day exclusive. There's a green one. This is a multi-pack exclusive. And then we've got the 934.5s, 935s. Here's a 928. And then right here, we're going to put the 911 GT1 from 1998. This is a 1999 first edition race car, which I think that's a pretty cool car as well. It does look a little cross-eyed in the front, but looks pretty good. I'm going to live right there. And then I've got another version. This is from 2000. So the next year. And this looks, again, like a nice, authentic racing deco. Could be. Probably. Or at least a good version of one. That's going to live right there. And then I also have this Porsche 993 GT2. This is the regular version of a Super Treasure Hunt that year, which I also had that Super. But we're going to add this one. This is going to go. Here's some other ones, but this one's older. So it's going to live right there. Spin this around, open this side, and I've got this from 2010 new models. This is the Porsche 911 GT2. This is a nice, clean version of this car. It's all black, has rear details. The front is part of the windshield. Got the Porsche logo on there. That looks very nice. We're going to let that one live right there. And then I have a version of the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. This is 2016. Looks good. It kind of sort of has taillight tampo and the GT3 RS on the back. And then the Porsche logo, headlights are part of the window piece. That one's going to live right there. And then I have, yep. wrapping up my Porsches. Last one I'm putting in is going to be the Porsche 918 Spyder. This was new for 2013. In red. It's got some rear detailing. It's got some front detailing. And it's not quite the same casting as this, right? So here's another version, but you can see it's molded differently on the back there. Front's a little different. You can see that as well. But it's this one looks just a touch smaller. I also have from the Faded Blue Card Range Rover. This is 1991, so probably 1992. Has a nice stock version of this. One's fighting. And it's a metallic black, which is really cool. It just has Range Rover on the side. Saw blade off-road tires, plastic base. That looks pretty good. It's gonna live right there, leaving space for this next color of that one. But I also have this Range Rover Classic. That's a super cool version. And it's dark teal with the topography on the side, with the racing inspiration, Expedition, and these dirt colored tires. It's even got a muddy base. Like this, these wheels are even kind of a slurry. They're not solid colors. The first two versions, and then there's that one. And then there's also this pale yellow version. Same kind of thing. Digging it, digging it, digging it. I think it looks good. Rear details, side details. Doesn't really need the front details. But those all look good right there. Carefully gonna spin this around. And I've got one more Range Rover here. I've got some Renaults. Got a spot right here before Scion for this Celine S7. This is from 2002. Seen better days. Blister's kind of gross. Hey, look, there's a Peel and Win mystery code. Let's see. Race and win online. Use this code. What's my code? Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. That's quite the long code. Look at that. Anybody ever play that game? All right, whatever. So here's the Celine. It's got front tampos, no rear tampos, Hot Wheels logo on the window. But that looks pretty cool. Celine S7. That one's gonna go right there. I've got this awesome classic Cobra version with the moving part. Faded Blue Card. This is also from 1991, 1992. Faded Blue Card number 31. This thing's heavy. It's got a metal base, 7-spoke wheels, opening hood. Very cool. I'll let that one live there. And then I've got a contemporary version of it. This is the new version for 2022, number 152 out of 250 in yellow. Hot Wheels Race livery, but in yellow. I don't know if they've ever done yellow before. For the Hot Wheels Race team. I think they've really started messing around with it. But that looks good. I like that blue version from last year. That was a super treasure hunt. Few more to go. I'll get this one out. And I've got the 63 Studebaker Champ. This one's from 2015. Blue with flames, looks pretty good. It's pretty decent casting. There's some first editions that have logoed wheels, which are really cool. No tampos in the back, nothing in the front, but it's all molded detail. And that one's gonna live right there. And then I also have this Subaru, the 98 Subaru Impreza 22B STI version. Here's all my other ones that I have. And this one is a treasure hunt. Found quite a few of these actually. White with the Pseudo Racing livery. There's your treasure hunt logo right there. And that one's gonna go right there. I'm gonna spin this around. And I've got some Toyotas. This one, Toyota 2000 GT, which I really dig. This is one of the early ones. Also, this is 2014. Yellow is a good color for this. There was a Super Treasure Hunt in red, but this is pretty nice. Dig that car a lot. And then I've got the newest version of the Toyota Supra. Then and Now, this is the Then. From the N case. I haven't found anything more recent than N case, so this is what's in my stores right now. That looks pretty good with blacked out rims. Simple deco on the side, it's not terrible. Headlight detail, no tail lights. But that guy's gonna slot right down there. Carefully close that. Here's the last of the Toyotas. You know, Hot Wheels didn't have the Toyota license for a while, so there's a gap of a few years with no Toyotas. Here's the newest version of the 20 Toyota Tacoma, the Taco. First one was in blue. This one's in red. That looks pretty good. I kind of debated whether I was going to get this, and then I ended up getting it. I do like that red. I'm not a huge truck guy, but I decided to snag it. I also have this Triumph TR6, 2009 new models. This one hasn't been in the main line. Well, I take it back. It was even a red edition, wasn't it? Last year? Year before? Something like that. But not used in the main line well enough. But it does have rear detail. Front detail is all molded. But then several passes. So that looks pretty good. Carefully close it. And on this side, we've got several Volkswagens and a spot to put this hauler that was part of the Team Transport, right? But I've got this VW Golf faded blue card. This is from 1996. Lace wheels. I don't know if there were any other wheel variations, but I wanted to get a version of this with the Fahrvergnügen. No other tampos, just Fahrvergnügen, and then the Hot Wheels logo on that side. That's gonna pop right down there. Also got the Volkswagen Brasilia, which is a Brazilian, Brazil only, or South American only Volkswagen. In red with flames, gold rims. That looks pretty good. A little hatchback. We're going to tuck that guy right in there. Carefully close this. And then I've got 2 more cars to put in. I'm going to do these a little out of order because I'm going to do this one too. Collapse. All right, a bit of a collapse right there. It's all right. We're going to move forward. I'm going to move this. This guy goes up here. So I do have the Volvo 850 Estate in green, which is the newest version. This looks really good. In a very pretty dark green. You can see that the sides are actually part of the base to get that color break in there, right? It's hard to see. It's easier to see on the yellow one. It's harder to see on the dark green. But this new for 2022 Volvo, the 240 Drift Wagon, looks really good. It's got some tampos on it that are barely able to be seen on camera. It's kind of hard. It does say 240 on the side right there. Some Hot Wheels logos, almost like Ghost deco. Aero style wheels, definitely lowered. Headlights are part of the window. Taillights are on point. So that looks pretty good. Big, huge sunroof to cut down on metal. That's pretty nice. And that's gonna go right there. I hope you like this video. I've got more coming in the series. Subscribe, give me a like if you'd like to. And if you turn those notifications on, you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks. Y'all have a great day.